Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you a review of this book that is Good Vibes, Good Life from by Vegs King. And the cost of this is 499 rupees. I got it for 180 rupees from Flipkart. It is 304 pages and it is a great book. I think all should read this at least once in their lifetime. It's just amazing. Now I got this from Flipkart. The quality of pages are good, but I think I felt like it is kind of photocopied of the original one, because it was, I don't know if it is like that only, but otherwise the book is really great. I really liked. You learn lot from this. I'll leave down the link of this in the description box, and I'll be also sharing with you all what I learned from this book. So yeah, next I'll be sharing that. So now this book is divided into parts. So at first there is this introduction. Self love is balance between accepting yourself as you are while knowing you deserve better and then working towards it. True self love is appreciating where you are and who you are, regardless of transformation you aspire to. Now part 1 is about vibes, a method of vibe. Law of attraction is focusing on things you want rather than things that you fear or dread. Our thoughts, emotions, words, and actions must align with what we want. To receive good vibes, we must project good vibes. Part 2 is about positive lifestyle habits. When we are feeling low, spending time with friends or family might give us temporary happiness, but meditation can change the way your brain functions. Low vibrations suggest that we attract people who are vibrating on same frequency as us. When you are inspired, you find drive and you feel good about where you are going and what's possible in your life. When we discuss others in negative way, we are sending negative energy out into the universe. And if someone is gossiping, direct the discussion to something positive or distance yourself. Now the food that leaves us feeling sleepy and sluggish are those that vibrates at lower frequency. Being thankful, you will unconsciously begin to see the bright side of things and feel better about life. There might be many things in your world that are going wrong, yet there are also many things that are going right. So the more you count your blessings, the more blessings you will have to count. Now, studying your emotion is ignoring negative emotions is like keeping poison in your system. Learn to understand everything that you feel. Aim is to transform negative emotions into healthier so you can feel better. So there is also how to transform negative emotions, steps given. We make life all about a future that exists only in our imagination and completely miss what's happening in front of us. So we should not live in past, we should live in present. That is what it means. Meditation eases the resistance that your ego creates. Meditation helps you to arrive at conscious awareness of present moment and that powerful tool to use in every part of your life. There is also step-by-step guide for meditation mentioned in the book. It's amazing. Then coming to part 3, that is make yourself priority. It's much easier to see the good in life when you're around positive people. A toxic person might be someone who criticizes everything you do, expects too much, lacks respect, shows very little support. So we point out what's wrong with someone else so that we can avoid taking responsibility for our own action. So you can't tell someone that their feelings are invalid. You should check your own behavior first. You should never be feeling alone in a relationship, especially if it's to make someone else feel full. Intuition is one of the best guiding system around us. Choosing real friendship means like simplify your circle of friends. Keep those who add value to your life. Remove those who don't. Less is always more when less means more. Friends don't become bitter when you become better. They help you get better and ensure you don't become bitter. If you need to cut someone off because of continuous destructive behavior, then do it without any regrets. If we want to live well in life, we have to be little selfish. Some negative people are allergic to positivity. Be so positive that they can't stand being near you. When you recognize that you deserve better than what you have right now, than the toxic situation you are trapped in, be daring enough to move on. Coming to part 4, that is accepting yourself. You won't be important to other people all the time, and that's why you have to be important to yourself. Learn to enjoy your own company, take care of yourself, encourage positive self talks, and become your own support system. Your needs matter, so start meeting them yourself. Don't rely on others for meeting your needs. Appreciate your physical beauty. Don't let socially constructed ideas about beauty lower your self esteem. There are no rules to beauty. Accept and love yourself as you are. Embrace your flaws and get comfortable in your own skin. Wear your imperfections like you don't need a season to be fashionable. You can't satisfy everybody. So wear your imperfections proudly because they make you unique. Compare yourself only with yourself. Ignore what everyone else is doing. Your life is not about everyone else, it's about you. Instead of focusing on their path, pay attention to your own. That's where your journey is taking place. Social media presents rose tinted version of life as truth. Value your inner beauty more than any physical appearance. Celebrate your achievements. You have to give yourself a pat on the back every now and then. When you have done things some people say that you some people must have said that you couldn't do, so be proud of yourself. You have fought hard to where you are right now, so acknowledge this, and that will bring contentment and raise your vibration. Respect your uniqueness. When you follow crowd, you will become a part of it and fail to stand out. Either way, you are going to be judged, so whether you live life on your own terms or on other people's. Be kind and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the bad decisions you have made, for the times you lacked belief, for the times you hurt others and yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you have made. What matters most is that you are willing to move forward with a better minded life. Part 5 is manifesting goals. Your mentality is your reality. Your mentality forms your reality. So next time someone tells you that you're being unrealistic about your goals, and to come back to reality, realize that it's their reality, not your. Understanding the subconscious mind is like the conscious mind thinks, the subconscious mind absorbs. Your conscious mind is your garden, and your subconscious mind is like deep garden, fertile soil. Seeds of both success and failure can be planted in this soil without any discriminant. Your conscious mind plays the role of gardener, choosing which seeds are sown in your soil. If you can't change situation, change your perception of it. That's where your personal power is. Either be controlled or be in control. If you are not sure about what you want, you will end up with lot of things you are unsure of. You have to imagine something to leave it. What becomes real in your mind will become real in your life. The brain cannot tell the difference between what is imagined and what is real. So vision board is something you can do if you find it difficult to imagine things. Don't worry about how it's going to happen, otherwise you will begin to create limitations. Just be certain about what you want, and the entire universe will rearrange itself for you. Whatever the path you might be on now, it will support you. It will provide you with the signs to get you to where you want to be. It's not necessary to have lots of free time to achieve a dream, nor it is important to have lots of money and resources. What you need is a vision, a belief in it, and a serious dedication towards it. You will find a way if you keep taking steps. Sometimes steps towards your goals come disguised as opportunities to take action. If you don't take action, you will miss out on a reward. Expecting changes to happen when you don't change anything yourself is like making a chocolate raspberry cake in exact same way every single day and expecting it to turn out like a chocolate strawberry cake. If you don't add strawberries to the cake instead of raspberries, then it won't change. Step out of your comfort zone and face your fears. Growth takes place when you are challenged, not when you are comfortable. If you can't make time for something, it's not high enough priority for you. If something is important to you, you will make time for it. And with repetition comes a habit. If you don't feel motivated to do something, recharge yourself. Still, if you don't feel like doing, proceed anyways and be willing to get things done. That's the difference between ordinary and extraordinary people. So you don't need to get it all figured out. The more you think you do, the more you will procrastinate and fear moving forward. Having courage and starting now, even if you start with small, just go for it. There are also techniques to beat procrastinations which are mentioned in the book. You'll get the job, the partner, the house, the car, etc. You just don't have to rush the process. Trust it, and you have to grow into your dreams. No matter how much you worry, your problem isn't going to improve. Be wiser with your attention and energy. You can only step up in the world once you put your anxieties, fears, and worries under your feet. Faith is an active choice we make to stay optimistic. Fear is like a mechanism that helps to avoid physical harm or death, yet we use it to stay comfortable. Fear is a low vibrational state, and it is therefore brings out more of what you don't want in your life. Embrace good vibes and learn to let things flow. There is no need to force outcomes. Once you are in harmony with the universe, what's meant to be will be yours and will come to you. Rejections are just redirectional to better things. Setbacks are phases for thoughts, opportunities to alter your plans for the better. Now, part 7, in this life doesn't battle you because you're weak, it battles you because you're strong. It knows that if it gives you pain, you will realize your power. Just because you can't see point behind challenging time doesn't mean there is one. The past cannot be changed, only the perception of it can be changed. Life will test you just before it will bless you. Life conditions you, it swings on you, kicks you while you are down, and it stamps on you, and yet you have to survive and walk around as new and improved version of yourself, because the challenges that some people still find hard, you have overcome them. If you keep taking a bite out of the cake that harmed you, you no longer fall victim to it, you become hungry volunteer of that. Life is greater if you live with purpose. When you find a meaningful reason for doing what you do, you will feel complete. Passion is something you should be willing to do for free without any expectation, because it's something that you are truly passionate about. And money is energy. It's not something that is good or bad. It flows to those who believe they deserve it and can attain it. We believe that there is only a limited supply of what we want, yet the truth is that there is abundance infinitely available and provided by the universe to us. Happiness doesn't come from other people, from places or things. It comes from within. True happiness is lasting, and it occurs when you remain at the highest frequency despite everything that's happening at the surface level of your life. I believe that this is the place we all want to be at, where people and events are unable to change our emotional state from our natural state of love and joy. So choose empowering thoughts over limiting ones.